Hello, friends from the comic, manga, and fantasy world. My name is Hector,
And my name is G.
and we're here to talk to you about our picks for the FOC coming up, which is February 12th. G and I work for Penguin Random House, and we talk about titles that we can sell into the direct comic market around the world. And we're also on social media. So check us out on at PRH International Comics in Instagram, X, Facebook, and of course YouTube. And let's get started. This is I'm kind of rushing it. Sorry, I need to pace myself. I don't need to rush it. But
There you
next
go.
up, yeah. And I mentioned fantasy because this week I decided to pick a fantasy book that is on the FOC for us. And this is from Dark Horse and it's As the Sparrow Flies, Sojourners Saga, Book One. This is by Chad Corey, and the cover art is by Dan Burgess. Um, this goes on sale in May as a trade paperback, 1999. I love this cover, first of all. It's such an amazing cover. And Chad Corey is already a well-known name in fantasy. You should check out some of his other works in Dark Horse, like the Wizard King trilogy, a graphic novel called Sons of Ashgard the Third. And as I was researching, I saw that he started writing at 12, which is like, you know, Prodigy. And then, this story is in a world where the world is dying. Nothing can stop the world from dying. The doom is coming. Everybody knows it. And there are some people that are embracing the end, but there are others that are still trying to survive and trying to find a way to, make it out alive and have a better future during these dark days that are coming up. And there are these two characters, Sarah and Elliot. And Sarah and her people that kind of sojourn in the land and search for a city that nobody has seen, but they believe it exists, and they can be the escape for the troubling times that are coming up. And Elliot is follows an army with the mandate to purge all that would hinder the glorious global rebirth. So there are obviously this is sort of like that opposites, Romeo and Juliet kind of story with characters on opposite ends. And of course, um, as they both approach this ancient city and the destruction of the world, um, they obviously we get to know more about these characters and we don't get a lot more information, but obviously we know where this is going. It's getting amazing reviews from other writers and people in the industry. Especially they're talking a lot about the world building, about the characters, how deep they are, and obviously about a story that has a lot of twists and turns that you don't always know where it's going. I love this kind of story. I love fantasy, of course, but this is especially when it's a story where not everything that it starts very bleak and that is never gonna get really it's not really gonna have uh, a very bright journey. It's gonna be very dark, but at the same time you kind of would appreciate the story of characters trying to make the best out of the situation they're in. Like I said before, check out there are some other titles, the Wizard King trilogy, which is Return of the Wizard King, Triumph of the Wizard King, and I forget the other one, Trial of the Wizard King. So there's also Shadow Regent, and also under Dark Horse. And like I said, there's a graphic novel called Sons of Ashgard that is also available from Dark Horse. So highly looking forward to this one. I think it's gonna be epic and can't wait for it.
Next up is my cover pick for this week, and this is Alien Black, White, and Blood. This is the issue number 2 Diwali variant. And So we've had the Black, White, and Blood anthology titles before, like with Deadpool, I think Wolverine, and so forth. So this is just continues that series. And we have Marvel's partnership with 20th Century Studios. So we have 4 issues, and I really enjoyed it because I like the yin and yang, but xenomorphs. So we have those, like they're both interconnected but opposing
Mhm.
forces. Is really cool the way that it is, the way that Diwali did this. And Diwali is really very popular and known for their movie posters. So I think it was really cool that they decided to use Diwali as the artist for this variant cover, because I could see this as like
Yeah,
a movie
a
poster
cool
type
movie
of.
poster.
It's a really cool one. So I very much enjoy it. It's very the monstrous creepiness
Yeah.
of this. It's really cool. I just think it's awesome, an awesome cover.
Yes. Next up, one of my cover picks for this week is Star Wars Mace Window #2, and this is the Karen Derbo Women's History Month variant. Uh, I love Karen Derbo's art. I think last week I picked, or 2 weeks ago, I might have picked another cover by her. Um, she's based in Italy, by the way. I know that because we had interactions. And this art is just so beautiful, and she does this very straightforward art with very beautiful colors. And you know, her design of the faces and the bodies are always very very clean and lean and very beautiful. But I also love this sort of, I don't know if it's suns and a couple of planets behind her, and how she played with sort of a cloudy, but it really looks like a little bit of like I don't know, smoke or something purple in the background. And this is Keith Trenis, one of the High Republic characters, and it's such a beautiful. She looks so beautiful and regal on this cover. I love what Karen DeBoer did with this cover. Yep, definitely one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Next up, Dead X-Men issue #3, the Rian Gonzalez variant. Not the first time we've chosen Rian
Yeah.
Gonzalez as a pick. I mainly picked it because I love the appreciation of Frenzy's muscles, because you have
Yeah.
Prodigy hanging off of like one of her guns.
Yeah.
And then you have Cannonball on the other side, also on the other. So the left
Yeah.
and right muscles are being appreciated.
Yeah.
So it's really it's cool. I just love it. So it's
Yep.
cute and very much Rian Gonzalez style. So had to choose this. Also, really interesting story to get into. If you haven't gone and read issue #1, you definitely need to do so.
Oh
So,
yeah.
all right, coming back.
Next is Ultimate Black Panther #2, Boss Logic Ultimate Special Variant. I love that they put the Ultimate Special Variant. This is so beautiful. Boss Logic, he is the boss. He does these amazing, beautiful, cool covers. His art is always so deep and so detailed. And here you see Shuri you know, in the jungles of Wakanda, accompanied by 2 Black Panthers, looking very very strong and very beautiful at the same time. I love the detail of the blurriness of the panther that is close to you, sort of like it's out of focus because it's too close to you. Um, but it's the lighting on this is so beautiful. The effect of the wind on the scarf and everything else, and her look. He's just looking at you like, don't they dare mess with me. Um, very, very cool. I love this one, and any Buzz Logic. I mean, it's just everything he does is so amazing. Yep.
Okay, and then my next pick is Immortal Thor, issue number 8. This is the Alexandra Lozano variant, and my gosh, this is like
Yeah.
a piece of art.
There's
And
so
I
much in
saw
this one.
there's so much here, and I saw Lozano's well, not Instagram, I think it was Twitter X post on this because he was explaining like the thought process, the creative thought process
Mhm.
behind the art. And as you can see, it's a Prometheus motif. And he actually designed Thor's helmet like an eagle tearing out of the liver, like as you'll
Uh,
see with that myth, where like the eagle is coming out of the liver every of the god every morning. And so you kind of see that like encased in the helmet there. And then the way that the cape is, it's almost as if like it's like it's a cape, but it's like he's being bloodied out, with the
yeah,
thorns and being enwrapped. So it's just really, really pretty.
yeah,
I can't tell you how much I like really enjoy this cover. It's I had to pick it for sure for this week. Mhm.
yes.
Oh, and a piece of news. I'll just jump into it because I am a huge fan of Kanto.
Mhm.
And so Kanto returns to Dark Horse Comics, or returns at Dark Horse Comics, I should say. And we have this like fan favorite fantasy fan. I'm a fan, and it's returning with this new mini series called Kanto, Place Like Home. We have the issue number 1, cover A, done by Drew Zucker, who, of course, he has to do one of the covers
Of
because that
course.
makes sense. And I also wanted to show some of the other revealed variant covers that are stunning to look at. So we have cover B by Lisa Heidoff, which is like a stained glass version. And then we have 1 and 10. This is by David Mack, which I very, very much enjoy. These, I don't even know what cover to choose because they're all so
I
great.
know.
And there's going to be more. This is just like the 3 that was revealed so far. And you won't be disappointed. Kanto is, if you haven't gotten into the series, this is your time to get back into the
Yeah,
series. We're also getting reprints of the collected trades as well, like later on in the year. So again, it really is your time to jump in on it if you haven't done so already, because I very much enjoy it. So yeah, it's if you didn't know, about this like tiny clockwork knight. And I love how the story just like juxtaposes uh like the fairy tale idealistic knight saving the princess with this like clockwork knight who's like trying to go on a similar journey. And it's a journey about him trying to save his people and stand against the shrouded man in an all-out war. So you're gonna read about that as you go into this new mini series. So yes, brave little clockwork tin knight. I really much enjoy it. It warms my heart reading these stories. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yes, definitely. That's it
Mhm.
for this week. Thank you for so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We do these every week, so please come back, comment, like. And then also check out some other videos that we have. We have monthly videos about upcoming collected editions and manga. We also have, we post things here and there, sort of announcing cool upcoming things, and we try to concentrate a lot of on things that are not necessarily the big that stuff that everybody knows about, the more obscure stuff, but also things that we think you might like. So, and let us know what kind of things you want to see in our channel too. Like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
Bye everyone.